Okay, Bhutan. So you're gonna have a surprise, a very pleasant surprise. I'm gonna show you in a few seconds, in a few minutes actually, not seconds. Look at this, Bhutan, one of those nice countries uh, in Himalaya mountains. I have no idea if they actually stretch to there, but pretty much the same mountains. I would say they look the same, so pretty much the same thing. Neighbors, well, here we're gonna have India and China, so the same story. Now, before you're gonna see how those people actually live, you're gonna roll some numbers. Let's see the numbers for now. So yeah, not that many people actually. 800,000 probably is one of those small population country that I ever made on this channel right now. So that'll be interesting to see. Look at this. They have a high population, then they go down a bit, and they go just pick up right away. So look at this. Around 800,000 people living in Bhutan, and in 1955 they were only 200,000. So you can see a pretty huge increase, I would say, but still 4x increase. But still doesn't matter that much, I would say, because look at this. Even it's a tiny country, so look at this, such a small one. They still have some border dispute. That's why we don't have the red mark, but we're gonna deal with that later. So 1955, 2.8% increase in population. That would be like roughly 5,000 people, so pretty much nothing. And the migrants still coming in at 1,000, around 1,000 migrants, and the median age 17 years old, so very close, very young. One of those nonsense, even if it's a small population, and still it's a nonsense. 6-7 fertility rate, which is insane in my opinion. Only 2.8% living in an urban area. I'm sure back then in 1955 there was not that much of an urban area anyway, but still they have like 2.8% of the population. Now look at this. That'll be like 5,000 people living in an urban area. So yeah, you can consider that a main city, whatever. It is what it is to those countries. But look at this. Now in 2025. 800,000 people, and the population is still growing. The growing rate around 0.7%, let's call it like that. That would be roughly like 5,000 people. So still kind of maintain the same growing rate as 1955. Migrants were 455, so not that many coming actually. Some years they actually left a bit. Look at this. This was 1995. A lot of them just left the country. Median age right now 30 years old, so pretty old. Fertility rate 1.4, so clearly they got that in check, let's call it like that, and they got below replacement around the year 2015, which is interesting to see. Now the population in the urban area is 50%, so 400,000 people living in urban area in Bhutan. Now let's see the future, how they look. In 2050 they're gonna be 882,000 people, so not that much of an increase, but still on plus 0.15%. That will be translated roughly 1,000 people per year. So yeah, migration 500. So half of the increase in population is going to be from migrants, which is kind of interesting. Median age 42, so pretty old, and fertility rate 1.4. Probably going to get a bit lower, but still well below replacement. Now with small country like this, it's better to have, let's say, a stable population. But I think even for such a small country, almost 1 million people. We're gonna see the economy doesn't do that well, I would say. Look at this, how small they are. Probably they're gonna get much better if they have like, I don't know, 50,000 people, who knows. That's my opinion. Now life expectancy here pretty good. 73 years old for both sexes, 75 for females, 72 for males. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Infant mortality rate 17.4, and death under age of 5 20.5. So pretty much the medical system, I would say that doesn't exist, but still barely exists, let's call it like that. Look at this demographics. You can see pretty much they have a male surplus from the entire population. I don't know how they managed to do that, but hey, they done it. Probably because of migrants, I would say, but also you can see pretty much all the videos. You're gonna see even the natural birth. You're gonna have strong male dominated population at birth. So yeah, this is the case, probably with some migration from work. So yeah, that's my bet here. Now the economy, like I say, not that much of economy, like 3.1 billion US dollar nominal. That in PPP would translate roughly like 13 billion. So yeah, pretty much nothing. Per capita nominal, it's almost 5,000 US dollars. So actually, I would say pretty bad, but still for such a country, pretty good. And PPP is around 18,000. So yeah, I am very curious how the country actually looks with that kind of money. And keep in mind, one of those religious countries, Zen, stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Main export to India, Italy, for whatever it is, Colombia. So far away, yeah, they have some relation back then, and they import a lot from India, China, Indonesia, so locally pretty much. But look at this corruption index in Bhutan. Look at this spot of the of a blue right here in the middle of all the sea of the red and orange. Yeah, I would say kudos. They're better than, look at, there's a lower corruption than USA, lower corruption than most of the European countries. So yeah, good for them. What score they have? It's gonna be, look at Bhutan 72 and rising 8. That's awesome. If they keep going like that, they're gonna have another 8 position. Gonna be in almost the best. The best here is 90, 90 or up. But gonna be the second best with 80 or up. So that's pretty good for them. I would say kudos for them. So that already shows me that it's probably gonna be a safe country. I don't know exactly. I'm not sure. Who knows? But it looks like a very safe country when they have a low corruption, and also combined with that Zen things. Yeah, pretty good. You can see Bhutan was pretty much an independent country for a long time. They have like, I don't know, almost even more, 300 years, 400 years of the independence. So yeah, they have part of this huge empire, Tibetan, whatever they call it, or the one in the south, I don't know, Mughal Empire, who cares. We're in here for Bhutan. So yeah, Bhutan pretty much you can see from the most history, the recent one. They are independent countries, so they're gonna have some influence from China and India, obviously, but still I don't think it's gonna matter that much. But look at this. Let's see how those people actually doing there now. Now I'm curious. Oh, pretty good already. Pretty good. We have some nice. What the fuck is happening here? They have the Bhutan. All the mountains are in Bhutan. Where is the border? I want to see the border. That is something I didn't suspect. Not all the mountains, but almost all of them. They're in Bhutan. Pretty good for them. But now let's see exactly how those people live. So we're gonna start here in the south, in this small border town. Let's keep some finger close. Oh, okay. It looks like Indonesia to me. They have some palm trees here, for God's sake, in a mountain. Those are palm trees, right? They have palm trees here in a mountain, like a few miles away, a few kilometers away. They have the most tallest mountains. You know, they have palm trees in such a small country. So a lot of diversity, I would say. Yeah, the road doesn't look that, probably it's wet, so I'm gonna go with it. So we say, yeah, it doesn't look that well, but hey, let's see the bus station. Oh yeah, the bus station. Well, they have some posters there, so yeah, tough choice here to say, but hey, I like those houses. They are much better than communist building, obviously, and those two. So pretty nice. Open lands. You have a car, you can pretty much park it. It doesn't matter if you can go drunk at home. You just pretty much park it anywhere you can. It's a lot of space there. Otherwise, let's see this. It's a house, it's a temple. What is this? I don't know, but looks fine. This one I don't like it, but this one, yeah, fuck yeah, looks amazing. And I have no idea what is this, but still like it. I like those traditional things. Look at this. Again, still like it. Probably in a tourist area they're gonna do much better, I would say, but hey, let's not get too much hype until we can actually see how those people live. I like this gate, whatever it is. This one, why they have barbed wire? It's like, what? That's a prison or what? It's an open air prison for them. Well, they build from concrete and bricks, so that's a good way to me. And they keep some architectural elements here, which is good. Actually, pretty good. Yeah, those bricks are those poor quality one. Those one that here in Europe we used to build like this, probably like 50 years ago, or maybe even more than that. Now we're using those bricks with big bricks with a hole inside them. So I have no idea why they're using that, probably from isolation point or whatever. And the walls are much thicker. So yeah, those type of building we don't use it anymore. And also when you pour concrete, they're gonna stabilize it much better. See, I'm already gonna do advising in construction. They have a lot of animals. This one looks a bit dry, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, they have a cow here in the shed, the deep here, whatever they call it. I cannot get past those palm trees. I didn't expect to see palm trees here, but it looks, especially this area, I would say pretty countryside, let's call it that, but still not that bad. They have illuminated road, for God's sake. Look at this. They have such a small road and illuminated. Damn, that's interesting. Those houses, I like they keep some elements from their own architecture, let's call it like that, even in those new construction, which is pretty nice. Yeah, not that many people, obviously, in such a small country, such a small population. It's pretty interesting to see those low ones. Oh, we have some bigger construction here. Let's see. Yeah, they are bigger, but not huge. But look at this, the roads. I don't know who made those 360, but they choose a fairly bad point for mountain them. The road pretty good so far, pretty good. Let me check this one. So yeah, it looks like I said, it looks like one of those Zen. I don't think this is a road for a car. It's way too small, so I'm not gonna judge them by that. But probably it's for a bike. Oh no, maybe it's for a car, but such a small cars. I don't know. They play basketball here, so they like it, obviously. I would say small cards in this region, and clearly they like this type of cars. I have no idea what construction, what manufacturer make that car, but hey, pretty interesting. Yeah, I like those windows. I don't like those bars. I'm not sure it's something traditional. It looks like a bit like a prison to me, but hey, maybe it's just me. I'm like, oh, it's an expensive car right here. They like those small cars. I don't know, probably from taxes. Probably in Europe, usually you have small cars in because of taxes. It's gonna get much less with small cars, but hey, maybe here it's another reason. Let's see what else can you find here. So far pretty good. Oh, I like those roads. Like I say, then give me a bad concrete road or a bad tarmac road. I prefer one of those stone road, whatever, dirt road. Now this house, well, clearly we have those two workers right here that is doing the job. Pretty standard, I would say, but I don't see that many elements like we saw with others. But the view, yeah, you can beat that. And look at how much space you have between you and your neighbors. I have no idea what wild animals they have here, so you can actually have to worry about them. But it looks pretty decent, I would say. Let's check those roads in the mountains. Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. I don't think it's gonna get that well. So, oh no, we actually pretty well. Not well enough from the European standards or the Western standards, but pretty good again. I'm not sure if you miss a turn, you're gonna go pretty much down like 500 meters or whatever, but hey, at least you die with style. Let's see what else can we see in this country. Well, where is the goddamn border? Right there, obviously. We have some small towns here, or no, just roads. Look at this. Let me check this one. Wow, that looks like a tough one. Again, this guy, but the road here is, yeah, now we're talking Western standard. Pretty good. So far it's pretty good. And I'm starting here in the low of the country, and then we work our way up in the mountains. I have no idea where we are. Where is the country? Oh, right here, yeah. In this part of the country, not that many things happening for whatever reason. We have some 360s here, but no street view, no nothing. So yeah, pretty interesting. I think when I play Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, there was an airport here that is pretty strange and pretty tough to land. So that would be interesting if I can find that. I like those. Probably it's gonna be some symbols. That's why they put them here. And those gates, pretty nice. Even the houses, very interesting. I really like it so far. Probably it's gonna be a better choice to visit this country than any other. Now I'm not sure how easy it is to go here or how cheap it is to travel, but at least from the safety point, I guess. I didn't check how crime rate is there and how easy it is to enter if you need a visa for the Western countries. But so far they look pretty good. I wish they have that line. So yeah, they have some border dispute here in the northwest. That's why they don't give me the line. But what is happening here? They have a road to this village, and look at this. Where is the elevation? Look at this. Wow, that's fucked up. Let's see this road. And it's pretty good. The road for, again, this guy just, I don't know, just buddy, mount your camera much better place. Looks fucked up from that point. So we just got to this point and didn't go further than that for whatever reason. Probably that's the reason. A lot of rain. This is 2,800 meters, so pretty high up, I would say. Road pretty decent, especially from just one small village that goes to. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Let's see some mountains. Now, hopefully I'm gonna stay in a border because, like I said, I don't have exactly the line, so I'm gonna stay as low as possible. But yeah, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good so far. Those are some old houses. I don't think they use it because they look kind of fucked up, but who knows, maybe those guys. Yeah, pretty good. Look at this, nice rivers. 4,000 meters, 400, 200 meters. Whoa, pretty high, pretty high. You know what? In this region, it might be. Didn't check India, but India is kind of a worry about. Worries me about travel to India, especially what that happened with those tourists, and they pretty much got fucked up. So yeah, I'm not gonna recommend India too easy. But this country looks pretty good so far, I have to say. Even here, look at this. Oh, those are rice. I don't know exactly what is this, but it looks like rice to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, the house doesn't look that well, I have to say. They have a lot of hay here. But the view, you can beat that. It's pretty hard to beat a view like that, so yeah. I don't have that many 360, I have to say. I expected a bit more than this, but yeah. Maybe it's not that much of the tourist country, but who knows. Look at this, almost 5. They're probably gonna get 5,000 meters here. Pretty good, but also those quality of the 360 could be much better for such a great scene right there. I want to check something here. They have a tunnel probably from here. I bet it's gonna be a tunnel or something. I don't know why they stopped just right there. No, it's just a dirt road probably, and that's why they stopped it. That's it. We're not going further than that. It's a dirt road right there. Let's check this one. Just one guy who make those fucked up 360. Why they bother making those 360? I don't know how to can make those 360. Probably have to be some contract with Google with they allow you to post them there such long, but they should make a much better job. Oh, look at this. Doesn't look that well, but still it's a traditional house, so it's much better than anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna look for the main city just because I want to see how those people actually. Where is the main city? It's gonna be. Oh, I think I fucked. This one is gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be in the northwest of the country. Let's see if I can hit that city without googling it. So that's the country right there. So it's gonna be something like here. Huh, maybe I got it. No, fucked up. Do I got it or not? Well, it doesn't even matter. We're just pretty much close to whatever it is here. Ooh, what is this? Again, the same guy. The architecture is pretty good. Actually, very nice. The roads also very nice. You know what? I kind of like it. You don't find the same architect. Probably it's the only country that I can see very local architecture and not one of those pretty much blend concrete towers that they call apartments. Actually, pretty good so far. So see what's happening when you don't have that much. Even they're poor at like 5,000 US dollars per capita is not that much, obviously, but still they doing pretty good. Look at this. They still keep some architecture in the new constructions. Pretty good. They have some expensive car right there. This one is not expensive, but hey, for them clearly it's gonna be an expensive one. I think we saw another one right here. I'm not sure. We are still in the country. Oh, that's the capital right here. So yeah, let's see this one. Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. Hopefully it's not gonna disappoint us. And they do not. They're still on the tall side. So I have to say something about it because I pretty much shit on everyone who just make those high buildings, high towers. Those are expensive car, by the way. But still, they keep their local architecture style. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Look, this is a Suzuki. Oh, I like this one. I don't think we have that in Europe, that model. Again, this guy with those 360 body, just make a better one. Just no, this is an expensive Toyota. This is another expensive one, and this is a very expensive one. So I have no idea who's staying there, but they are rich people. Oh yeah, there are rich people in this neighborhood. Ooh, probably it's gonna be the good one. I don't know. Yeah, actually the local architect. Oh, this one is much better. I don't know who made this 360, but well, much better. Yeah, this is from 2013, so quite a while ago. But still, let's see how they build. So yeah, the same cheap bricks that I don't like it. They have the concrete structure, which is good. Yeah, but those 360 are much better, so that's something. Those small balconies, it's not that bad. I just don't like those people who just trying to close them for whatever reason. They have some pipes that are running there, but keep the architecture locally, which is pretty nice, I have to say. The weather is pretty good also, so yeah, we're gonna move someone else. So far so good, I have to say. No disappointment whatsoever. This is 2013, so yeah, the same guy, but pretty old. This one, yeah, a bit on the tall side, like I always said, but it looks pretty nice, I have to say. Even if you go in a main city, yeah. Now the building code here and how they clean those things could be improved, but hey, I have to pick on something. But the architecture, the windows, all those elements, the roof, yeah, pretty good, I have to say. I don't see one of those fucked up Soviet apartments here, so maybe the Chinese style wasn't exported to this country, to Bhutan. Yeah, those stairs, when you go home, you have to walk. I mean, can you imagine if you go home drunk? There's no way you're gonna walk those. Not a chance. You're gonna sleep right there in the ditch, 100%. There is no way I can walk that. Let's see what else. They have some sort of a parking spot in the front, which is pretty good, I have to say. And keep in mind, this is 2013, so definitely they improve a lot from that point. And this is the capital. The road is pretty. It looks like some small European country, I would say, like I don't know, Liechtenstein or something like that. Judging by some sort of the Liechtenstein in the Asia. Even they are not that. Look at this, nice. You have the tiger, I guess, here. This one looks like a dog or something, and this one is pretty much a peacock. Oh no, it's a snake here, and I don't know what is that. And this one, it's a dragon, 100%. So yeah, they have those nice elements here on the building. I'm not sure, maybe it's a building code, because every single one of them looks the same, in the same architecture way, which is good. They keep the tradition up, so yeah, pretty good. Good for them, actually, good for them. Those garbage here, yeah, not on my taste, but it is what it is, I guess. Small cars, you know what, it could be Europe here, judging by the cars. Let's see, what else, and this is 2013, so probably, like I say, 10 years later, 12 years later, definitely they got much better. Yeah, let's check some other, because even in the capital, when I expected to be like not that well living in this area and stuff like that, but still pretty good. Let's check this again. Look at the same architecture, which is kind of nice now, no? Again, on the tall side to me, and all those how they're building here, okay, could be better. But look at this, they look pretty nice. The skyline, it looks pretty nice, I have to say. Good for them, they keep the architecture. Definitely is going to be some building code. There's no way they don't have a building code that you can actually build only in this type of architecture. Now, those buildings are a bit closed for my taste, I have to say something about that, but well, let's say it's not that easy to build on those hills, I would say also. And keep in mind, it's not one of those rich countries. The population is still going up, as you can see here, but most likely they're gonna stabilize at some point, and that's gonna be interesting. Probably, I don't know why they have some barbed wire here. Probably that's the prison right there, I assuming, who knows, or maybe a military base, I assume again, I don't know, but it looks pretty weird, I have to say. Probably the population is gonna stabilize under 1 million people, and then they're gonna go down. And I am curious how low they're gonna go, because they clearly building a lot, especially in the capital here. This guy, I have no idea what he's trying to do. Oh, he's trying to just lift the cable up, probably. I don't know. Yeah, look at this. The garbage construction site. Not so well. Not so well, buddy. So we can improve on that. It's not that hard, actually. But so far, so good. Did they have a football team, the national football team or something? I never heard about them. Well, yeah, for such a small country, yeah, you're not gonna see them at the World Cup or something like that. But still, pretty good, pretty good. What else can we see here? Yeah, they look like a poor people, I have to say, unfortunately. But at least they're living in a much better apartment building than pretty much all the Eastern Europeans, with much better views. I'm not sure if they have all the amenities, like clean water, sewage, electric power, stable electric power, internet, TV cable, and all that good stuff. This look a bit dry, so yeah. The view pretty good, I have to say, and the apartment buildings, I have no idea how it is inside them. Oh, they have a monument here, but the outside looks pretty good to me. I'm not sure how big it is, but it looks pretty good. Oh, look at it, it's gold. Oh, damn, look at the gold here. There's some towers there. Yeah, pretty nice here. Oh, it's a lot of gold here, so a lot of money spent here. Oh shit, it's gonna run. It's gonna start a storm in my area, so yeah, you're gonna hear some thunder if they get picked up by the mic. Now let's see something in the front. There are a lot of monks here, pretty nice. This is 2017, so yeah, they have some gift shops here. What is that, a concert? What is those? I'm not sure, but looks pretty interesting. Let's check another one. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on the shirt, but yeah, you know what, pretty nice view. Pretty nice view, a nice plateau with a lot of views, a lot of people that can actually go there and pray. Yeah, pretty nice, I have to say. Let's check this town here. Maybe it's gonna find some. I'm not sure if we find bad areas. Depends on the standard that we actually judge them. But the building code pretty good. The cleaning side, see, that's kind of lacking behind, but probably they're gonna clean that up eventually. The roads pretty good, I have to say. Yeah, a bit jammed together in some area, which yeah, not that well, but still pretty good. Let's check this one on the hills. Oh, look at this, like Hollywood Hills or something like that. Well, not exactly, but still. They have this structure. I like those when I see it, even all good old days of civilization, like 5,000 years ago. We see those type of construction with ladders, whatever they call it, the wood ones. You can actually climb on them to. What the fuck? That's just one house. That's a big one. You can climb on them, just start building the construction that you want to build. So that's nice to see that we're still keeping the building pretty much the same way. Yeah, pretty good, I have to say. Here you're living in a hills. I don't know, I didn't see anyone having a pool here to actually swim in it, but keep in mind it's a landlocked country. So yeah, on the civilization side, let's call it, we are still in Bhutan here. Probably we are still in Bhutan. Let's check this one too. This is the countryside. Oh, I want to see this one. Let's compare it with them. Let's see how well this guy is doing. The same guy, the same fucked up camera mounting, but I'm gonna give him a pass. Pretty good, I would say. The roads are pretty good, actually. I didn't expect to see in a country like this such a good road. So this is like those green fields. Looks pretty nice. That's an expensive car right there. Pretty good. Oh, Isuzu, that's a nice one. Oof. Yeah, the road even in those area, very impressive. I mean, I expect probably much less, and that's why I'm getting such a good impression. But still, pretty good roads. I mean, look at this. Pretty good, we have a airport here, a strip right there. Where is it? Right there. I don't know why they're using barbed wire. Probably somebody just want to climb the wall or something like that. But hey, keep in mind, this is a country with very low corruption. So we can see those roads, they done it right in the first place. They say, okay, you know what? We are not gonna shoot ourselves in the foot with spending a lot of money on those fucked up roads and then just keep rebuilding every, I don't know, 5 years to just throw some money at them. This is the airport, by the way. Look at this. Nice planes, nice architecture. Pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna build them right with low corruption, and we're gonna enjoy them for a long time. Hopefully we are still in the country here because something happening in this area and I kind of like it. Let's see the mountains. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah, good stuff right here. Hopefully we are still in the border. Let me check that very quickly. Yeah, I think we are in a clear. Let me check this one. Come on, say something. China. Oh shit. Bhutan. Yeah, okay, we are good. We are good. We are still in the border. Yeah, you know what? It looks pretty good. I didn't expect to do that well. They impressed me with that low corruption, I have to say. Starting from there is just kind of the I was sold from there. Just I see low corruption. It's gotta do pretty good in a country when you see how much important it is to have a low population and a low corruption. You're gonna do well pretty much. Yeah, economically not that well. I give you that. Yeah, but otherwise, anything else? Pretty good. Pretty good. Why they have so many roads pretty much to nowhere? Oh, they have a hospital here. Oh, let's check this one. This feels like they have a lot of roads to just go, not that in many localities, let's say, many urban areas. Probably this one is considered an urban area, I would say. And I don't like those fences, just for me it's like a waste of money, feels like, but the architecture is pretty good. And look at this, how they're carrying the kids, like, oh, just you need the scarf and that's it. Royal Institute, what the fuck say? Royal Insurance Corporation of Bhutan Limited. My God, sounds so important. But it doesn't look that well received. Let's go like that. Oh, I like those pine trees. Yeah, cleaning wise, the construction is not that clean, but everything else, I don't see garbage on the road. So pretty good here too. They cover the license plates. I think they cover the faces of the humans too. So they keep on the they have a red license number. That's interesting. They keep on the privacy pretty well. Yeah, you know what? They don't have much clearly. But now let's see if I can find something nice in a mountain. They don't find not even a lake. They don't have lakes here. I mean, that it's kind of fucked up. Don't even see water here. Well, I see something here, but I'm not sure. No, it's not water. Oh, we have a lake here, but I'm not sure it's on the Bhutan side. But yeah, no 360. One lake that I find, they don't have a 360. You can actually check the lake, for God's sake. It doesn't look from above that they have that many, at least that I have to say, but otherwise, oh, we have another one there. Oh, they have a few here, but again, I can't find any 360. When you're googling Bhutan on the Google, you're gonna see a much better picture than I find it here from the temples and all that stuff. Maybe I'm in the wrong position here, but let's check this one. Hopefully we are still in the country. Clearly there is something to see if you go there. Probably just a few places, but still, like I say, that low corruption is gonna make you feel very secure, I would say. Hopefully it's gonna be like that. I'm not sure the crime rate how it is there, but usually makes you feel very secure when you have such a low crime rate. Yeah, the people are not that rich, but they keep their nice architecture in place, so they don't give up on that. Somebody says something here. I'm not sure exactly what. probably it is worth it visiting this country, I have to say. Yeah, why not? This one, it looks like again, it looks pretty safe, which is actually probably is the most uncorrupt country in the let me check, in the Asia. Am I right? Okay, Japan, yeah, doesn't count. Japan doesn't count, but in the Asia is the most uncorrupt country. Yeah, pretty good for them. See, we have the chance to see that too, and it looks pretty good. I have to say, they don't, like I say, they don't have much, but what they have, they have it right. So it's important to have that, I would say. So yeah, I guess they do pretty well. I want to find something that, but I don't see it. Something like those nice temple in the mountains. At least I don't see those 360s. A lot of them just jam it together. Usually that's how we see it. But hey, maybe clearly they are there. It's just I cannot find them. That's a nice lake here. That nobody goes there to make 360. I mean, they should hire someone. I know the government doesn't have that money, but they should hire someone to just go to those places. They make good quality 360s and street views, and this is how they attract probably a lot of tourists, because it's worth it. I mean, look at this. Have a low corruption in the country. The tourists pretty much can pour in very easily, so they're gonna help your economy. Then clearly they have something to see. I mean, looks pretty good to me. Oh, look at this. They have a village so up in the mountains. Yeah, the road here doesn't look that well in some areas, so clearly they need some improvement in others. I'm not saying it's perfect, but hey, not that bad. Let me check this one. I'm not sure if we see it before, but hey, I have to see something. Yeah, almost 5,000 meters. Yeah, this guy didn't have the face cover, but hey, I'm not gonna pick on that. Yeah, pretty good. If you want to see some mountains in the area, probably it's gonna be the best country from the corruption side, at least. I'm not sure we are still in Bhutan. That lake 100% is not, but this one I'm not sure we are in Bhutan. Wow, that's a nice view. Look at this. That's a nice view. Not one goddamn construction in the area, so pretty good. Yeah, probably we are, but judging by those names, we are still in Bhutan. I'm not sure, but now we have some Chinese names, so I'm not so sure anymore. Probably not. We are not in Bhutan, so scratch that. Not even here. Yeah, it's very hard, like I said, we don't have that red line to just see where the border starts, where the border ends. This area, not that much to see. From what I can see. Yeah, in Nepal probably we saw a bit more, I would say, those temples. Probably they have it here too, so don't get disappointed about that. So clearly they have, oh, they have something here. Let's check this one. So yeah, I just didn't find them, so that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but it's worth to visit the country just for the architecture, for the, look at this, you can see those things. Pretty good, pretty colorful, pretty nice, pretty interesting. And even those village, probably the people is gonna be very welcoming, judging by the low corruption. I would say. I didn't find that airport runway, whatever they call it, famous. I'm not sure if it's here, so let's start with that. But yeah, ooh, a lot of wood here. So now in a country like this, I cannot be just say, yeah, I don't like how they hit their homes with wood, because but yeah, I don't think they have much here, so they kind of have to use something. So like I say, I'm not gonna share on them on that, but with time probably they're gonna improve 100%. Road here, I would say decent. Clearly it's not one of those rich communities, doesn't look like that, but at least they keep, look at this, they live so remote in that village right there. Even the main city didn't look like something wow, but still here they have nice roads. This is a field of rice, probably, I'm not sure. 1,600 meters. Oof. Pretty high elevation. You know what, it's pretty nice, I have to say. I kind of like it. That's an expensive car right there. It's pretty good. You know what, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's say it's just how much it's gonna worth visiting the country, but also I'm sure that it is one of the best. Yeah, pretty good, I have to say. What the fuck happened? Just stuck right here. Yeah, you can see that $5,000 per capita. It's gonna translate in something, but still, I expected to see much worse, I have to say. So clearly, because of that low corruption, they managed. This is probably the national football team, whatever. Oh no, it's just a military base. I think it's a military base, yeah. Because of that, they managed to use those money as well as possible and human possible can. So yeah, that just shows what you can do with 5,000 per capita with the economy like that, and it is pretty nice. Probably they're gonna have to do better in the tourist area, because clearly with that such a low money, that there is no way they have such a great tourism there. Otherwise, the GDP is gonna be way higher. Nice, they keep the architecture, the local one. Roads pretty good. So yeah, look at this. Actually very nice. You know what? It's gonna be a nice place to. If you get born here and you have to live here, well, that would be an interesting fact. We have a border town here. What is this? This is pretty much a border town, and you just you go to the end of the there is some sort of fence or wall or something. What is it? I don't see it. I'm interesting. Let's see it. Right here. So there it's India, and here it's Bhutan. So yeah, this is the border, I guess. Well, in this area it doesn't look that well, so we find something bad after all. But clearly it's on the Indian, close to the Indian side. So yeah, probably that's why. I'm gonna blame on the Indians this one. They have some barbed wire here for whatever reason. Those building doesn't look that well, but I'm not sure which part of the country it is. And so what? On one side of the so yeah, on the left side, it's Bhutan. Here is Bhutan, and on the right side, with the barbed wire, it's India. What the fuck? And here, no fucking way. I want to understand there. Yeah, pretty interesting, I would say. On the one side you have one country, on the other side we have another country. Pretty interesting, I have to say. Let's check some more in the area. Yeah, it is something, right? It is something. See, they have, yeah, it's a big garbage there, but not much. But almost of the garbage is from the construction area, I would say. So yeah, they need to improve that, how they're building. In this small town, whatever it is, doesn't look that well, I have to say. I don't think they keep the architecture in place here, but hey, especially in that part. Here, yeah, not that well preserved, the architecture. Yeah, it doesn't look that well to me. But hey, try to not living in this area, let's call it like that. On the Indian side, let's see how those people live, like billion or something billion that they have gold already. No, I want to see the road and the buildings very quickly. I'm not gonna stay too much. Oh my god, look at the people, how many they are. Yeah, much more fucked up buildings. So yeah, they didn't do well in India. I don't think I make that video, those type of videos. In India, just look at the population. We don't look how those people live. But like I said, I'm gonna go back at some point and make those more detailed videos. Let's check. See, we move further away. Now we have the nice architecture. So yeah, overall, I would say pretty nice, pretty place to live, especially if you don't live. I think the rules applies here too, just not that much. Probably gonna have a much better life here in the mountains, in a countryside area, just because of the landscape. The roads are pretty clean, pretty good. I'm not sure how clear the medical system, when you see from the numbers in the infant mortality rate and death under age of 5, doesn't look that well. So yeah, I'm not sure how easy it is to get access to the doctor or the medicine or anything here, especially if you're living in a countryside. But hey, otherwise pretty good landscapes, I have to give them that. Yeah, not living exactly like this guy here, that's pretty much alone in the middle of nowhere, but you know, the nice hill with a nice view on the mountains, it could be well, could be very well. Yeah, I think that was a video. I would say pretty nice. Oh, look, they have those gaiters when they come. What is this, 2000 meters? Pretty high, but still. Yeah, pretty nice. I mean, I don't know how easy to visit this country from the European and the Western perspective, but it looks at least, like I say, very safe country from the corruption at least, and probably it's gonna be an interesting one to actually visit. So yeah, tomorrow, what else I'm gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm not sure which country. Let's check the map. So yeah, we did now Nepal and Bhutan. So tomorrow I'm gonna do Taiwan. I make the population, I think, in Taiwan. Oh no, I didn't make the population in Taiwan. I make that explore the Taiwan or something like that. So tomorrow I'm gonna make the Taiwan video, and Hong Kong. Hong Kong, it's one of those Chinese territory or whatever, but they're gonna be interesting to see. Those two country and a territory. Pretty much both are the territories, or if you go on the China side. So yeah, we're gonna go with these two. Let's see how those people actually live. But so far, yeah, we're going down in the Southeast Asia now, and it's gonna be interesting to see how much things change in here.